Yes, APC have been busted on their moves for 2023, that is in extending the tenure of the President Muhammad Buhari, because they've been placing some things to ensure that the next president comes from the All Progressive Congress again. And you know what Nigerians have gone through in the hands of this present administration. Though we can have a better people for the position next year. It could be from the same party, but the truth is they have not brought anything good to the table. So why should the Nigerians return them? Because it is still the same party. They still have the same ideology, and they'll still have to follow some of the party rules and regulations, even if it's affecting the way they attend to the affairs of the country. But anyway, guys, because right here they have some plots to use Osibanjo and Malami. Is this really going to work? Malami and Osibanjo for 2023? Remember, they are still working on the former president, that is Goodluck Jonathan. Is he going to agree or not? Well, I don't know. But of course, as things unfold, we'll bring them to you as it drops. But let's see what goes on here between the Vice President and the Attorney General of the Federation, that is Vice President Yemi Osibanjo, and the AGF Abubakar Malami, because they are the ones to be used to continue the tenure of the President Muhammadu Buhari. Well, let's find out more in this report. But please ensure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, turn on the notification bell, like, and also share this video. All right, friends, without further ado, let us dive right into the details of this report. Yes, a chieftain of the new Nigerian People's Party, NPP, and national coordinator, concerned advocate for good governance, CAGG, barrister Olusegun Bangbose Esquire, on Friday, claimed that the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC) has concluded plans to extend the tenure of President Muhammadu Buhari come 2023. He said the party wants to achieve this through the cabals, which, according to him, has zeroed down on Osibanjo Malami ticket tentatively. The senior lawyer further claimed that the national leader of the party, Bola Asewaju Tinubu, has been rejected on two grounds. He warned that Nigerians must be aware of this dastardly plan and stand against it, adding that Osibanjo government will further worsen the economic and political situation of this country. Giving him Tinubu the APC ticket will certainly alter the status quo which commenced with Obasanjo's administration in terms of religion. He, Obasanjo, as a Christian, had Atiku, a Muslim, as his running mate. It's widely accepted that Buhari, being a Muslim, should ordinarily be succeeded by a Christian president. Secondly, and the most pronounced reason why Tinubu has been ruled out is that in the history of politics in Nigeria, there has never been a time that a Northern Christian represents the interest of the North as per presidency. I sincerely doubt if they would change that status quo because of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. In other words, barring a last-minute change, Osibanjo and Malami ticket has been endorsed by the power brokers in the All Progressive Congress (APC). However, the endorsement is meant to extend the Buhari's tenure by proxy. Osibanjo won't be allowed to create any meaningful impact as president and will always be remotely controlled by some cabals in the government. He will always pay homage to Buhari and the cabals in anything he does. Professor Osibanjo has not been so useful as vice president. He has not been able to secure the release of Lee Shaibu to date. The rest of the students of Bethel Baptist students are still in the den of the abductors. One should have expected him to ensure their release, but he has been mute to the delight of the cabals and presidency, who has seen him as an obedient servant. He has failed to behave like a biblical Esther, who rescued her people from destruction, even at the risk of her being killed by the king. One the 1 million naira question is, if he could not perform as vice president, how sure are we that he will perform as president when the same cabal will still be at the corridors of power? The APC has also considered the enormous influence of Pastor Adeboye before zeroing down on Osibanjo. The choice of Malami is strategic. He is almost the leader of the cabals at the presidency and will be in a position to effectively checkmate Osibanjo if their plans work out. Nigerians should be aware of this dastardly plan by APC to further worsen the economic and political situation of the country. The situation under Osibanjo will be worse because he won't be allowed to be effective, just as Garba Shehu has on several occasions took over his responsibilities. Nigerians must stand up to say no to this grand conspiracy to extend Buhari's tenure by proxy. We should reject any form of third term for Buhari. Well, you can call it a third term, but if they have the right people in place, nobody would see it as a third term, because now money is changing hands in Nigeria to so many people. If the PIB could be passed with huge sums of money being distributed to the Senate president and even the House of Rep speaker and all of that, and they kept quiet, and even they did it to the extent that they went ahead to even give out bribes to some people in some of these Niger Delta states, so that when some groups are countering what the president has done, you see some group also coming up to say this is the best decision that has ever been taken. So definitely there's a lot of things that is going on in this country that you cannot just come out to just pull your weight behind and just begin to talk that this is what is happening. There's a lot going on behind the scene. If you know, you know. That is the truth. So definitely there's a lot that needs to be straightened out. Even if people are saying that Buhari wants to run for a third term, if he's not the one appearing, you can say is the one ruling in Proxy. But the truth is, if he is, if these people actually win that election, you would always see the vice president as the president, even if he's being controlled by the party members or some people from the APC. But you always see him as the president. Even the president we have today is being controlled by some people right there, because the truth is the president has even lost his mind. He cannot remember things accurately. He cannot even know what he said a few minutes ago. So you can imagine how it's being used by these same cabal people, and you're talking about Osibanjo. Well, guys, that is it. Please let's hear what you have to say. Drop your comment, give this video a thumbs up, and also like this video. Do have a pleasant